I think that's the value I see in WSO2. It's the mix of capability, IT capability, as well as the human touch. I come from a company called Cholamandalam Insurance. It's part of the Murugappa Group's companies. We've got like 28 listed companies in the group, and one of them is Cholamandalam Insurance, and one of the most revenue generating unit as well. So that's about the company, and I carry, apart from Murugappa's experience, I carry about 20 plus years of experience in the IT, mostly into the banking domains, working on different areas, right from the front end to the middleware to the back end to the data and so on. And so yeah, I think that's about me and the company. From the business perspective, for an insurance company, it is all about the sales channels. It could be numerous channels, and there are evolving new channels digitally every day, right from the insurance marketplace to brokers to OEMs and partners and dealers and brokers and direct customer D2C as well. So the channels are really evolving. To operate in scale, it cannot be manual operations anymore, right? So we have to get to API first architecture, and then we have to build a system that gives us capability to connect to different partners, different vendors, different sales channels, the government organizations, IRDA and so on. So natural choice is to bring in the API first architecture and API gateway to begin with, and that's what adds value to the business, which means the business can scale up. For us, like I mentioned, API management or the gateway becomes a primary supplement for a business to scale. At the same time, we also understand we have to do a lot of different communication between different IT systems in the whole entire insurance ecosystem. So which means I also need to have a ESB capability, the transformation, orchestration, mediation and so on. When we evaluated the other techs, we had to go for two components, let's say APG gateway, and then probably I'll have to attach a MuleSoft. So we don't want to go that route and then distribute the API management into two different point of contact. We saw WSO2 focusing very rightly on the middle tier, right from the API management to the ESB capability to the level you would require. So that was the key factor which kind of evaluated to choose WSO2. Number two, open source, which means there is no vendor lock-in. We can also go and do our customizations and so on. So that was the second key parameter that we thought we will do. Third, we had the choice of moving between on-prem and the PaaS as well. So both are good choices for us. So which means we have good flexibility. We'll be able to configure our architecture to the right business need. And that's why I think we naturally chose WSO2, and then we are traveling with you. I think there is a very good alignment in our thought process and WSO capabilities. So the way you see in the last 4 years, we would have upgraded at least thrice. So we started with the API Manager 3.0. It was a pass-through. We just wanted to make sure like API first architecture is evolving in our enterprise architecture, because Chola carries a lot of legacy insurance core systems, and insurance companies are sales driven, which means we build a lot of sales channels, and then naturally we also build IT systems to supplement the sales channels. And we created a lot of silos over the years, and which means we have to re-architect our enterprise architecture and bring in API first architecture. The first challenge is to bring the APIs exposed from the core systems. So when we started, we were doing the API Manager 3.0 to use only the API management as such. Then we had a very good understanding of WSO2 capability and our thought process of converting a lot of core services to microservices. There comes the micro integrator requirement as well, which also aligned pretty good for us. So right now we use API Manager and micro integrator from WSO2. API Manager 3.0 is the first start, like I mentioned earlier. It was mostly to naturally align the API exposure, the pass-throughs. And then we had to wait for 2 years to really get the enterprise architecture ready to expose quite a lot of APIs in the key core systems. When we were there, I think already WSO2 have gone to 4.3 or 4.5, I guess. It was too much for us to actually do the migration. We were like very skeptical, kind of little scared, I would say, to really shake the setup. And then I had a good support from the WSO2 tech team, guaranteeing that they will help us do this journey in terms of migrating the entire 3.0 to 4.0 without having a customer impact. The key is we were connecting to the external partners, our sales channels, the revenue generation units, and they would not change even the token, authorization keys and so on, right? The methods as well. So we had to migrate to 4.3. At the same time, we have to retain all our OEM customers. So there I think we had exceptional support from WSO2, took the challenge, partnered with us. I think that gave us a good, a guarantee to move on along this evolution of the upgrades, right? With that confidence, the next one was adding core capacity and then moving internal and external clusters for us. So there we were too much confident that we have the support from WSO2 team and tech teams especially, and then we just did the migration in 3 months or so. So that was actually a good experience, I would say. The current implementation and the evolution already has capability to reap multiple benefits. But what we have realized so far is the onboarding of new sales channels is like 3x right now for us, which means we can expand into the market. We can reach out to many more customers. That is something we already have materialized. In terms of cost, there were a lot of satellite system. I would not really just attribute to WSO2 the overall API first architecture benefit, I would say. We have removed a lot of satellite silo sales specific systems out of our maintenance and make it more effective for people to manage things, which means the productivity also increases, right? So these two benefits already we are seeing. And onboarding customers and transactions is the next metric that we wanted to see, like how it is growing and so on. And we are confident that it's going to grow at least 4-5x the revenue and accelerate the process. Like there are a lot of D2C and then marketplaces, insurance marketplaces. We were able to quickly participate. We were able to onboard quickly number of OEMs, car manufacturers, health insurance agents and so on, right? Now we have the capability. We can just onboard anybody in the sales channel very quickly, which means the revenue also is going to have a good growth as well. Before to onboard a new sales channel, approximately it takes around 3 to 4 months. Now onboarding is like matter of a week. I'm just giving it on a higher window. We can still do it in 2 or 3, but the average has come down drastically from 3 months to probably a week. Currently, I think we all know, we are all riding the AI wave, and there are quite a few competitors already coming up with very quick onboarding and intelligent IT solutions for the customer to find the right product, to make a quick claim, to issue the right policy for the right needs. And right now we still have that intelligence coded in the system. We would like to see that happening with the help of AI. And now I already see like you guys are working on that aspect pretty well. It is not just a gateway anymore. It is going to be an AI gateway, a little more intelligence to make decisions with the approvals of the business, right? I think that is a good corner I'm watching and then quite interested to see. And then that's the way forward also, if I acknowledge. WSO2, I think the good part is you have a good tech capability and you have the right approach in the architecture. And I also see a good supplement in terms of the relationship they take care in terms of the customer's need actually. I don't see a sales pitch anywhere. I really see a problem statement and I see really a problem solvers coming and trying to see how we can improve our business, how we can improve our IT systems, and then what are the right choices we can make with evidence and so on. I think this is a very good combination for any product company. Otherwise it will become a sales company, right? So I think that's the value I see in WSO2. It's the mix of capability, IT capability, as well as the human touch.